Welcome back everyone to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls 2. Of course, last time we were partway through No Man's Wharf, and in this one we are going to be finishing it up and of course tackling the boss of the area. I'm ready for it because I know I've beaten it, and you know, I could show off that stuff. But I should say it scared the shit out of me because going into this, there'll be one death in this video as far as I know, and that one death was because, well, I wasn't prepared. Oh, I hate this setup. It's such a small room. We have to deal with that stupid two-handed guy, but regardless, two-handed. Everybody's two-handed, unless they're not. That's not even relevant. I hate it. I hate that my halberd was being broken. It sucks, but all that matters. You want to hit this. You want to pull this switch because otherwise this door won't open. And if you die, this will all be for nothing because you'll have to go through the whole thing again. So this sucks. Also, I'm surprised there's no object there. It looks like it was a perfect setup, unless somehow I got it beforehand and didn't even know. This like second half of the area, because it's sort of, you have to go all the way up and then back down. So this is the second area where you're back down. It's not super complex at all. You just got to take it carefully and very, very cautiously. I was just psyching myself up there. I think I was probably checking Twitter or something. Like I don't know, when you play so much like Dark Souls in a row, you sort of start to do that. Like every time I die, I'll like browse Reddit for like a minute or so, stuff like that. Which you know, you can sort of expect because I spent about 10 hours yesterday. As I recorded this, 10 hours yesterday. This was recorded a couple days ago. Just recording Dark Souls, like, you know, just playing the game. Fucking 10 hours, yeah. So right now my game time is up to like 26 hours. Who knows? I might be able to beat the game this weekend, because currently it's Saturday. That'd be cool, but I doubt it. But anyways, back to the game play here. You gotta be very careful. There's an object you get this without, ooh, there's human effigy. It's very nice. But be very careful. There is one soldier right in the water, off to your right there, which I saw him. Yeah, he's hiding. You want to be very careful about that. And then there's two others right there. I thought these guys were doing the exact same thing. I thought they were just standing, but turns out they're actually hanging from the bridge. So if you walk over there, they'll both jump up and try to ambush you. That's the whole reason they're there. So if you just hit them once with anything, I think, they will fall and, of course, die. Which is actually really cool. I think that's all there is with this little section. I'm trying to remember. There must have been some sort of object over here, but I don't see anything. Oh, that's right, over here, yeah. So they say hurrah for sorcery because there is a guy actually standing there. Right here, yeah, that guy. He will only talk to you if you have a certain intellect, I believe. He has no interest in the magic impaired. So basically he's being a cocky bastard, and he doesn't like me or my kind. I don't care. I have considered killing him, but maybe later. Also, I think right here you're supposed to somehow trigger that so that it'll pull up body, but I don't really know how. Not sure. And then someone was like, hints? Like, they don't know. So I can't really say how you would do that, but regardless, that guy's there if you want to talk to him. I, of course, can't, so I can't really show off what he has. I think he's like one of the only sorcery people I've seen. I don't know if anybody else I've run into has like been a sorcery person. Like, I've run into a few people that sell sorceries, but it's not like they're mainly like a sorcerer. But regardless, this section up ahead can be tough. That's why I was very cautious going into it, and I die very quickly. So on the ship there are two archers, one on each side, left and right, up on the upper decks. And then there's two, what would you call them? Two-handed swordsman guys. Two swordsmen. These guys have fire, which are really obnoxious. And I was not ready, so yeah. Oh, they're not two-handed. There's one swordsman and then one knight. Yeah, see, I goofed. I was trying to get back onto the ship, so I had to more room to fight, but I just messed up. So that's the only death in No Man's Wharf through this section. So I think that's actually pretty good. Just one death and beat the boss first try, which you'll see soon. I think that's pretty good. So here I decided let's use some arrows, and you don't need to, honestly. You could probably just rush up there. I think that's what you could easily do. Just rush up there and take them out. Don't even worry about shooting at them. I think I resorted to just running back a bit to draw them away from the archers, because in this game archers are fucking they are tough, you know. I think it's mainly because like they're actually viable now. Like you can move while shooting, and like the whole shooting mechanic is a lot smoother. I love that he just accidentally shoots off to the side for some reason. I don't know if I said before, but with bows you can use two different types of arrows, and you shoot by using either L1 or R1, or R1, L1, or R1 or R2 or L1 or L2. My bad, depending on what side you have it on. But you can use those two different buttons to use the two different types of arrows, which is really cool. So for whatever reason, the guys don't actually come back up. I actually have to go find them, which is weird. But I suggest doing something similar to what I did. Take out one of the archers and then rush to the other. And, if not, I'm sure you have ways to do it. If you could take out the two melee guys before having to worry about the archers, do whatever you can, honestly. I mean, like at this point in the game, you probably have some sort of strategy that's been working pretty well, that's gotten you this far. So just try to do that, and just be careful, because I know, at least for me, because I'm melee heavy, range stuff just destroys me. So I had a little bit of trouble with those archers, a lot of trouble later on with some people that use magic, because that shit can get annoying. Anyways, I like the aesthetic of the wait, I thought there were two guys. Why was there only one? I could have swore there was another one somewhere. Weird. I like the aesthetic of the ghost ship. It sucks that this is like the only time we ever go on it. I don't think there's any reason to come back to it. As far as I can tell, I was trying to look around before I went to the fog gate. I'm pretty sure there's nowhere you could like climb up to the crow's nest, which would actually be pretty cool if that was possible. There might be, but I didn't outright see one. You can't mess with the wheel, and I don't think there's anything off on the upper deck on the other side, so if I missed something, that really sucks, but I guess I could always go back to it if I wanted to. And who knows, maybe there is something or someone on it when I go back. Not gonna lie, I was restoring my humanity because I was thinking, hey, let's try it. Maybe I'll be able to get a phantom. Because phantoms are always nice. Like, they're always helpful, but nope, none. So I took the plunge. I'm like, alright, let's do this. Don't know what this boss is, don't know who it is. I'm gonna kill him. This is the Flexile Sentry. This boss is tough, but not impossible. I managed to beat him on the first try because his defenses are actually pretty meh, because he has no shield, but his main defense is that it's two different people, or two, I guess, sentries right there. Holy fucking shit, how did I not die? That's a little bit magical. He has a dude on his back, or the dude on the back has a guy on his front. Like, I don't know. It just means you can't try to backstab or sit behind like a weapon, so it makes it pretty tough. Out of either of them, because you could mainly focus on one of them by just sticking in front of them. Like, I mainly stick in front of the heavy guy. I'm sticking in front of him because he likes to use both of his at once, which I assume they both would, but because they're heavier, his attack animations are really drawn out. So I was thinking, hey, it should be pretty easy to see, or basically, I should be able to see when he's. Oh, that shit scared me. Yeah, that really surprised me. Like, where it was basically the guy in the front duped me, and the guy with the swords picked me up. That scared me. But I don't know. you actually go against this guy later as just a normal enemy, which makes sense because that's how it was with what do you call it, with the Capra Demon, I believe, in Dark Souls 1, where it was a boss that ended up just being a normal enemy later on. Also, I way too close here. I almost died. I should have just kept using my halberd, but arrows always nice. Victory achieved! Yay! Yeah. Oh yeah. When I get the Flexile Sentry later on, I did what I did with the Pursuer, and I strafed to the right a lot while holding up a pretty good shield, which blocks 100% of physical, and that actually was, what was it? It was actually a lot better, I think, because I was able to one-hand my halberd at that time, and also the pyromancy stuff we got there we will be using in a little bit. But yeah, the Flexile Sentry is not super tough, but really different than what I expected. Well, like hell, I didn't even expect the boss there, and I also didn't expect a dude with another dude on his back. But it's pretty interesting, and I think a suitable fight for this. It would have been cooler if that was on the top deck, because I don't know. I mean, no, Flexile Sentry's boss room was okay. I would have liked to see a little bit more with the whole ghost ship thing, but not like it matters. It's useful because it takes us to the next area. And I should also mention, this is not required. You do not have to beat No Man's Wharf in order to beat the game, I assume. Because, actually, I mean, if Flexile Sentry, if killing him is required for the game, then yeah, it's required. But otherwise, you could easily just use, this is what confused me. I was thinking, did they go the opposite direction from me? Which is weird, because they're like boss ahead, but they're talking about behind us. Which is very odd. So I don't know if you could approach this from the opposite direction, but maybe. But regardless, you can get to Lost Bastille, which is where this takes us to, just by taking the shortcut that was right after the Pursuer fight, which I did, and I showed, or, yeah, no, yeah, I showed that, yeah, at least I think I did. So, it's odd. It's one of those little quirks, like, hey, you could just skip it if you want. I think they did that just because, it's a fairly difficult area, but fucking trust me, oh my god. Later on, it's nothing. That was actually a easy area. I would go back there just to hang out and chill, like for like, hey, that was fun, yeah, like sip a martini. It was super chill compared to later areas. Anyways, right there was a little hole in the wall, which you could only get to if you do what I'm doing right here. You have to get on top of the elevator, and then ride the elevator down, and then jump into the hole before it stops at the bottom, which you'll see in a second. Also, I like that it keeps glitching me, like looks like I'm dropping onto the thing again. There you go. So, that's that object that was there. Not really awesome, because I already had this inventory, but regardless, that's still a thing that's there. So I thought that I'd show you that. But yeah, this elevator takes you up here to Lost Bastille, and I was really terrified that there was going to be a boss up here or something, because the messages were getting me all confused. So they seem to do that a lot, where it's like, yeah, sometimes they'll be like, beware right, and then there's like a boss ambush, or not a boss ambush, but like a mob just sitting there to the right, and then like they save you from that. And other times they'll be like, oh, amazing chest ahead, and there's just a woman. It's like, god damn it, guys, why? But anyways, I should mention something that I was just reading up on. I fucked up multiple times over the course of the last 26 hours of playing. The whole time I've been playing the game, I've been messing up, because how you actually click, or how you actually, access illusionary walls is to click X on them before you used to attack them. I've been so confused because I've been doing it all wrong. So quite a few times you might see me go over a message that says, hey, illusionary wall ahead, and I'll try attacking it, and then I'll leave. That's not how you do it. If you see illusionary wall, either someone saying it or there might just be one. You have to tap X or the A button, whatever the equivalent on 360 is, in order to actually access the wall. Holy shit, didn't know that. So that's a thing you should know if you're playing the game along with me, because I messed that up quite a lot, and I just didn't know because it's a change from Dark Souls 1. But anyways, leveling up here. That's about it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. In the next one, we will do more stuff. I will see you then. Goodbye.